Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today is Friday, October 14th, 2016. Weekly summary. I have, on Tuesday of this week, I got enough money in the TST Combine, 30K Combine, to basically put it in cruise control for that was day number 5. If you look at the blog, day 5, and then basically 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I've got a 1 tick stop loss against the 20 tick target. Unfortunately, I have not been able to hit that 20 tick target. I've hit the 1 tick stop loss each time. And by the way, each of those trades, well, today was the worst of the bunch. It was worth 10 ticks. It went down almost to 2p, and then it came back, and it was worth a 10 tick move. And the other two were worth 20, but I only had a 1 tick stop loss. So if I had to keep the original 1/2 or risk in that case, like 8, 9, 10 ticks, I would have pulled out 2-to-1 on 2 of them and 1-to-1 basically on today. So it's a catch-22. On one side of the equation, I've already passed the combine, so the game is, the way I look at the game, is already completed. You have to get the last part of the equation is to get the 10 trading days in. Today marks day 8. So next week, the 17th and the 18th, will be day 9 and day 10. Now, with that being said, since I have my bully pulpit and I do have people that do watch me, I want to make one improvement that I believe should be incorporated inside the Combine and inside FTP and ultimately into the funded account as well. What I believe is the only thing that should fail your Combine or FTP or funded account is the max trailing loss. Those that understand what I'm saying understand completely what I'm trying to say here. What I believe should happen, for instance, in the 30K Combine, if you have a $500 loss and it's above that, you get locked out of your account, but you also fail the Combine as well, and you have to reset, or you have to wait for the continuous to re-put it in, or whatever you have to do at that point. It's an added fee, that it's a bonus feature that's relying on people to go above a certain amount and then have to pay more money. I'm guilty of it. I get frustrated, but what I did in the past, and when I had a futures account, I had what I considered my loss limit in any given day, and I would hit up against it and it would stop my trading. I wouldn't, and the only way that I could restart my trading was to get on the phone, call my broker, and tell them to release it. Never a good idea, by the way, to have them release that. So what I believe should happen, yes, I think they should lock you out of your account if you hit your max daily loss in any given day. But I don't believe that that should fail your Combine. I believe the only thing that should fail your Combine, and I'll give them the max trailing stop loss that comes up dollar for dollar until you hit your amount. In other words, you start at 28,500, and it works up to 30,000, and it stops in the TST Combine that I'm with. And then, so basically it's a $1,500 trailing stop loss until it hits. But once you make $1,501, it's not $30,001. It stays at 30,000. In other words, if it's $1,600, 31,600, it doesn't say 30,100. It says 30,000. It doesn't go higher than that limit. I'll give them that. That should be the only way that you should fail. And that way, it would promote the opportunity a little bit better. And I believe that they would actually get more people to move into funded and eventually make more money. And if they didn't, then, their system isn't working, right? So max trailing loss, they're going to get plenty of people that hit the max trailing loss. and have 3 days in a row, don't know what they're doing, all the other crap that goes along, right? But those that know what they're doing, what I believe should happen, yeah, they should stop you from trading and you shouldn't be able to trade to the next day, but it should not fail your combine. It should not fail your FTP. It should be, think of it as an emergency brake on a car. It's there because it's needed at times, right? But you still have your brake. But the emergency brake is that extra little bit of help that should be part of our decision-making process as well. So we can bump up against that and not have the negative impact that it happens with hitting the max daily loss and then failing your combine. So that would help traders, especially the way I look at it. And this is the reason I say it is this. As I've had to go back to only trading one contract in the 30K combine instead of trading two, because it's too complicated for me. I'm not smart enough is what I'm getting at. If I'm trading two contracts and I got a 12 tick stop loss at 2 losses in a row with no slippage whatsoever, I'm at minus 48. So take 12 by 4 and you get 48, right? So that plus commission costs, there's no room. If you have just 1 tick slippage in that side of that, you've failed your combine. I've actually had a combine that I failed that way because I couldn't figure out quick enough where the 500 is going to hit at. You know, it was at 484, 494, and then, you know, I mean, you can't move quick enough because it's tough. You know, I know some people have a computer program that work it out, and I don't do that. I'm not, like I said, I'm smart at what I know, and I know what I know, and I know it well, but there's so many things that I do not have control over. What I do have control over is my entry point and my exit point. So we shouldn't be the negative impact of doing what they do and failing, and then you have to pay that extra $100 just to reset the account. That shouldn't happen. That should be like I said, the only thing that TopStepTrader or TST should use. Now they have all their other rules and 10 trading days. I'll give them that. You know, while we're on that, you know, the funded account should be 20 days. It shouldn't be 10 days. You should have 20 trading days, not 30 calendar days or 60 calendar days. You know, if they want to say 90 calendar days and you have to do 20 trading days inside that, fine. But there should be some form of equality between them as a company and us as traders, so we are both happy. So I know some of you guys at TopStepTrader watch my videos. So hey, pay attention. Make your opportunity better. Quit taking things from us. You've done some good. You've done some good for other people. Make us want to stay after we get funded and want to keep that, as Nebraska says, another money-making stream of income. Make us want to stay with you after we get up and through there. Not have us take our money that we can and never speak to you guys again. You know, I want to, you know, and I'm good with that amount. You guys taking the 20% and I get the 80%, I'm fine with that. But along those lines, you've got to meet us halfway at some different places as well. You know, make this opportunity better. Make America strong again. God bless. Take care. I'll see you on the next video I put together. Bye for now.